There are moments when life stops, time seems suspended, and a sign reaches you like a flash, shattering certainties and bringing new light where before there was only habit. If you've ever wondered if there really is a greater plan, if you felt the need for confirmation from the universe, today listen to every word with an open heart. Because nothing happens by chance. Every repeating number, every inexplicable sensation, every thrill that runs through you is the echo of a message that has been waiting for you for a long time. 444 isn't just a sequence, it's a powerful call that invites you to awaken, to look beyond the visible, and to remember that within you lies a force ready to guide you toward transformation. Don't ignore the signs. They are the hidden voice of the universe speaking to you right now. You are here for a reason, and today, perhaps, is the moment when everything changes. If you're here, the universe is probably trying to send you a message. Have you ever looked at the clock and seen exactly 444, or noticed this number in unexpected places? It might seem like a coincidence, but what if it's not, and it's a sign, something bigger trying to capture your attention? In this video, you'll discover why this number could be exactly what you need to transform your life. So stay with me until the end. If what you've heard has already resonated with you, give me a like now. It will be the silent signal that we are truly aligned on the same frequency, that you have grasped the profound meaning of this journey, and I will feel it strongly, like an invisible handshake between us. And if you truly want to support this vision of awakening and growth, please take a moment to subscribe to the channel. This will allow us to continue creating content that nourishes awareness, building together a community rooted in the values that truly matter. The number 4 isn't just a number, it's a foundation that supports life as we know it. Earth, air, fire, and water. The 4 essential elements that shape everything around us. North, south, east, and west. The directions that guide us, and no matter where we are, do you see it? 4 is everywhere. It's as if the universe chose this number to remind us that even in the midst of chaos, there is order. But it doesn't stop there. The number 4 goes deeper. It's about balance, about building something that won't crumble in the wind. It's the foundation, it's the number that represents structure, security, and progress. In numerology, the number 4 carries the energy of let's make it happen, but in a solid and constant way, without shortcuts or haste. It calls us to build strong lives, one step at a time. Now imagine that energy at its highest level. It's not just 4, but 444 tripled energy, as if the universe were knocking on your door saying, pay attention, something big is unfolding for you. The number 444 isn't just about stability, it's about transformation. It's a clear sign. It's time to align what's inside you with what's out there. Because 444 doesn't appear for just anyone. It appears when you're ready to grow, when you're ready to see the next step. It's like a spiritual compass that points you in the direction you need to move forward. It's proof that, even if you don't realize it, the universe is helping you, preparing for something bigger, something that can only happen when you embrace this energy of building and balancing. 444, a language of light and connection. And then the number 444 appears again, not as a simple random coincidence, but as a clear and unmistakable message. Angel numbers are recurring numerical sequences that carry profound spiritual meanings. They are considered divine communications, signs sent by angels, spirit guides, or the universe itself, especially in times when we need guidance or confirmation on our journey. Each angel number has a unique vibration, reflecting a specific message, and when it appears frequently, it's an invitation to pay attention to what lies beyond the visible. The number 444 in particular is a widely recognized angel number. It symbolizes protection, guidance, and stability. When you see this sequence, it's as if the angels are reassuring you that you are not alone, and that everything that happens around you has a greater purpose. The number 4, by itself, already represents the foundations of life. The 4 elements, the 4 directions, the 4 seasons. When tripled, as in 444, its energy is amplified, creating a powerful vibration that echoes messages of divine alignment and support. This number doesn't appear randomly. It appears during moments of transition, doubt, or growth, as a reminder that there is a greater force watching over you. It encourages you to have faith, even when circumstances seem difficult, and serves as a spiritual anchor, showing you that you are exactly where you're supposed to be. 444 also reinforces that you're on the right path and that the decisions you've made so far are in harmony with your higher purpose. Repeatedly seeing 444 can be a sign that it's time to connect even more with your intuition. It asks you to trust your inner wisdom and the subtle messages the universe sends. It's not just a coincidence. It's a silent conversation between you and the divine, asking you to maintain faith even in times of uncertainty. 444 is also considered a power number, due to its connection to the balance between the material and spiritual worlds. It can appear during times when you're building something important, a project, a relationship, or even a new version of yourself. It confirms that you're being guided and supported, even if you don't realize it. It's a reminder that the forces of the universe are aligned to support and strengthen your steps. The beauty of angel numbers, and 444 in particular, lies in their simplicity. They don't require you to understand everything immediately, just be present and receptive. They are subtle reminders that you are part of something bigger and that the universe always finds ways to communicate and guide your journey. When 444 appears, it brings with it a quiet certainty. You are safe, protected, and on the right path, even if you can't see the full picture yet. This is the invitation of 444, to trust the journey, the message, and the invisible connection the universe is offering you. The appearance of 444 is a direct invitation to face what scares you most. Those thoughts that whisper that you're not enough, that you're not ready, or that you're going in circles. But here's the truth that 444 wants you to see. Those fears aren't your enemies. They're teachers in disguise, asking you to face them with courage. Courage and determination. Now let's talk about a story you probably know, but it's never been more relevant. The fable of the tortoise and the hare. The hare, full of confidence, is in a hurry. He knows he can run fast, and believes victory is inevitable. But the tortoise knows something the hare doesn't, that the race isn't won by speed, but by perseverance. While the hare runs and gets distracted, the tortoise patiently pushes forward, one step at a time, until it crosses the finish line, and wins. The 444 carries exactly that message. It's like the tortoise in your life, quietly whispering that you don't need to rush or prove anything to anyone. What matters is the next step, and the one after that. True progress comes when you trust your own pace and stop measuring your journey by other people's successes. This number is more than just a sign. It's a beacon that lights the way, showing you that patience and determination can overcome any obstacle. And here's the most important point. 444 doesn't appear to remind you of your limitations, but to reassure you that you already have everything you need to overcome them. It doesn't ask you to be fast, perfect, or strong all the time. It simply asks you to keep moving forward. Because, just like the tortoise, what will lead you to victory isn't speed, but a firm belief in your path, even when things seem difficult or slow. It's knowing that every step, no matter how small, is taking you exactly where you need to be. Seeing the number 444 is like hearing an echo coming from a place you can't quite identify, but which resonates deeply within you. It's not just a number, it's a vibration that crosses physical and mental barriers, connecting different dimensions. This sign goes beyond the visible and tangible, bringing to light a connection that many people forget exists, a bridge between you and the spiritual realm. This number doesn't appear to bring you ready answers, but to open internal paths, reminding you that the invisible world is always moving around you. It is a manifestation of something greater that watches over you, guides you, and supports you. 444 appears at the exact moments when you are ready to receive, even if you aren't yet consciously aware of it. The presence of 444 is an invitation to expand your perception, to feel beyond what your eyes can see. It's a sign of alignment between your energy and the energy of the universe, a reminder that life goes far beyond the daily grind. There are subtle forces at work, adjusting the invisible pieces of your journey, and 444 is like a spark that ignites that process. When you see this sequence, you're not just receiving a message. You're being called to trust what cannot be explained by logic. It's an opportunity to open yourself to the mystery, to realize that something deeper is guiding your every move, It's not a request to understand, but an invitation to allow yourself to feel. Personal transformation and the call to change. When 444 appears, it comes as a clear sign. Change is in the air, and not just any change, but the kind that profoundly transforms who you are. Have you ever looked at the clock and seen exactly 444, felt that shiver down your spine as if something or someone was trying to capture your attention, and what did you do? Did you ignore it or stop and reflect? Maybe you feel stuck repeating the same cycles, or facing challenges that seem impossible to overcome. 444 isn't here for you. Solve everything at once is here to tell you. Now is the time. Trust the process and take the next step. Think about Anna. For months, she felt stuck in a job that drained her energy. Have you ever felt like that? Every day, she'd look at the clock and see 444. At first, she thought it was just a coincidence. But after a while, how could she ignore that kind of repetition? Something was clearly trying to send her a message, and that's when she decided to see it as a sign. What if you started seeing the numbers you see as messages? That's what Anna did. Slowly, she began planning her transition, updated her resume, took night classes, and, despite her fear, quit her job. Today, when she thinks back on that time, she realizes that 444 wasn't just a number, it was a guide encouraging her to transform her life, one step at a time. This number carries an energy that doesn't just signal change, but also empowers you through it. It's not telling you to abandon everything all at once. It's simply asking you to let go of what's no longer aligned with who you are. Is there something in your life that no longer feels right? Perhaps it's time to trust that message. Every small act of courage counts. Every step, no matter how small, is part of something bigger. Beyond being a sign of transformation, 444 vibrates at a frequency of harmony and balance. Have you ever noticed how it feels when something just clicks? 444 is like adjusting an antenna until you find the perfect station, where everything comes through clearly. Have you tried simple practices to align yourself with that frequency? Connecting to it is easier than you think. Mindful breathing can be a powerful way to get started. Now think about Lucas. He was going through a difficult divorce, with anxiety taking over his thoughts, and he began noticing the number 444 in the most unexpected places. On his phone, on a license plate, even on clothing tags. Have you ever noticed a number appear so repeatedly, as if it were following you? So one day, Lucas decided to stop ignoring it. Incorporate a simple practice. Breathe in cycles of 4 counts. Inhale, hold, and exhale, all for the count of 4. Slowly, he felt a shift, each breath becoming like a portal connecting him to a state of calm he hadn't felt in a long time. For Lucas, 444 wasn't just a number. It was a tool, a hook that helped him restore balance in the midst of chaos. And when 444 appears, what is it telling you? How do you feel? It's not just a random occurrence. It's an invitation to align your life with something greater. Perhaps you're facing a difficult decision or seeking a new beginning. 444 doesn't ask you to solve everything at once. It reminds you that even when everything seems out of place, there's a greater order at work. A frequency of harmony waiting to be accessed. Are you ready to tune in? The number 4 in history and culture. And so 444 emerges as a symbol that transcends time and space, rooted in ancient traditions and modern studies on the meaning of numbers. In ancestral cultures, the number 4 has always represented the foundation of existence, connected to the fundamental elements that sustain life and bring order to the cosmos. In ancient Egypt, for example, though the number 4 had profound symbolism. Pyramids, with their square bases, were designed to represent stability and the connection between humanity and the divine. This structure was believed to reflect the harmony between the 4 elements, earth, water, fire, and air, and their interaction in maintaining universal balance. Similarly, Hindu mythology revered the number 4, associating it with the 4 Vedas, the sacred texts that form the foundation of that tradition's spirituality and philosophy. In Chinese tradition, the number 4 carries a dual meaning. On the one hand, its pronunciation, which sounds similar to the Mandarin word for death, makes it a number approached with caution. On the other, its connection to natural cycles, such as the four seasons, makes it a representation of renewal and continuity. Furthermore, in feng shui, the number 4 is seen as a marker of spatial organization, where harmony and balance are essential for the proper flow of vital energy. Modern numerology studies also reinforce the importance of the number 4 as a symbol of structure and stability. Numerologists explain that the number 4 resonates with discipline, hard work, and building a solid foundation. When this energy is amplified in 444, it becomes a powerful reminder that you are aligned with the cosmic order and that everything is being adjusted to support your journey. Furthermore, researchers who study the human psyche through the lens of archetypes point to the number 4 as a symbol of completeness. Carl Jung, for example, suggested that 4 represents the totality of the psyche, a balance between the conscious and the unconscious, the material and the spiritual. This perspective aligns with the idea that 444 is a sign of alignment, a call to integrate different aspects of life into a harmonious whole. When you see 444, you're witnessing more than a random number. It's a reflection of the invisible structures that shape reality, a reminder that, just like ancient cultures, they understood the fundamental role of the number 4. You too are part of a greater cycle, sustained by the order of the universe, and honoring the presence of 444 in your life goes beyond simply acknowledging its appearance. It's about creating an internal space for that energy to manifest in a deeper and more transformative way. Gratitude is the key to opening that portal. When you cultivate gratitude, not only for visible things but also for the subtle signs the universe sends you, you raise your vibration and strengthen your connection with the spiritual realm. A practical way to do this is to dedicate a few minutes each day to intentionally expressing gratitude. Close your eyes, take a deep breath, and mentally list 3 things you are grateful for. It can be something simple, like the air you breathe or a moment of peace you experienced. When you finish, visualize the number 444 and imagine it as a beacon of light radiating energy, surrounding and protecting you. In addition to gratitude, spiritual practices are powerful tools for integrating the energy of 444 into your routine. Guided meditations, specifically focused on balance and protection, can help tune your mind and spirit to the frequency of this number. Visualize yourself surrounded by white or golden light, a symbol of the presence of angels or the universe, reaffirming that you are on the right path. Mantras are another way to align yourself with the energy of 444. Repeat phrases like let go, flow, ask, and receive may seem simple, but those words carry powerful intentions. They teach you to release control, allow things to flow naturally, and trust that what is meant for you will find its way. As you repeat the mantra, breathe deeply and visualize each word as a wave of energy that harmonizes your body, mind, and soul. For those who prefer a more practical approach, keeping a journal of your intentions and reflections can also be a spiritual act. Use a dedicated notebook to record the moments you see 444 and what was happening at that moment. This creates a map of synchronicities, helping you notice patterns and better understand the messages the universe is sending you. Whatever practice you choose, the most important thing is your intention. It's not about perfection or following a specific script. It's about being present, opening your heart and mind to what 444 is trying to communicate. When you do this, you begin to realize that this number isn't just a sign. It's an invitation to live with greater awareness, balance, and connection. All this explanation is to show you that signs carry powerful meanings, but it's you who shapes that meaning. What matters is not just what appears in your life, but how you choose to see it and integrate it into your journey. The universe may whisper, but it's your interpretation that transforms that whisper into action, that moment into learning, that message into purpose. These signs are invitations to trust yourself more, to trust the choices you make and the intuition that guides your steps. They don't appear to tell you what to do, or give you all the answers. Instead, they create space within you, where those answers already exist. It's a reminder that even when things seem unclear, there's an inner wisdom waiting to be heard. Every challenge, every moment of doubt, is part of a larger path, where everything that happens, no matter how simple or complex it seems, has a purpose. It's the sum of these experiences that shapes who you are. It's not about waiting for the perfect moment or absolute certainty, but about honoring every step, every small victory, every lesson learned. You already have what you need to move forward. These signs are like a mirror, reflecting your ability to overcome, grow, and create. They're not about a fixed destiny, but about the freedom to walk your own path with awareness, knowing that every choice brings you closer to what you most desire. What you do with it all is entirely up to you. If this message has touched a genuine part of your being, please leave a like. It's the most silent and sincere way to let me know this energy has reached your heart. Write the word transmutation in the comments if you also feel that every sign can become an opportunity for inner rebirth. And subscribe to the channel to continue walking together among the wonders of awareness. Thank you, from the bottom of my heart, for sharing this space of exploration and light with me. I hope you walk each day with the courage of those who transform, with the trust of those who recognize the signs, and with the gentleness of those who guard their own light even in the most uncertain moments. May your path be illuminated by awareness and courage. We will meet again among the signs and dreams of those who truly seek. See you soon.